Do you want to count down?
Nah.
Okay.
I'll just go when everybody's ready.
Well, we're ready.
5,
4.
No, just go 3 or 2. Or how about go?
What's up, everybody? It's Brian back with the Conclave again. I got Koma again, trying to sling out a bunch of snakes. Infect, just a little infect.
Just a little.
It's always just a little infect.
Little infect.
She comes out, she taps. Tap target permanent, its activated abilities can't be activated, and it gains indestructible, and Koma can't be countered.
Koma sounds like a handful.
Koma is a handful.
Not of this earth.
It's
Koma
not.
seems like we
Cosmic-
need to kill it when it hits the battlefield.
Kill it with fire. Unfortunately, we might not have fire here.
Oh, we might not
Alright,
because.
yeah, because this week I'm playing Svyelun.
Who are you?
Who, me?
Boy, I'm glad it wasn't me.
It's your boy.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. My bad. It's your boy Foo, also known as Food in the Noble. We're playing Svyelun of Sea and Sky this week. You already know what she does, but this week I think we're gonna try to invoke maybe the creatures of the deep. See how deep those waters are,
Because we've seen the treasures.
Yeah, we've seen the treasures,
Now
but we
it's
got
time to see the monsters.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
good one.
But if we see
Dirty Lake monsters.
but if we see the treasures, we'll put the treasures on for you.
I mean, always got to be putting some treasures on.
Yeah.
That's my boy. What's up, everybody? It's Edward, also known as Persiferous. This week, I'm going to be playing Karametra, God of Harvest. This is not the Elves build. This is the Enchantress build. This has been a pet deck for a long time. This was the first deck that I ever built. So Karametra is indestructible as long as my devotion to green and white is less than 7. She is not a creature. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may search your library for a forest or a plains card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. It's enchantment themed, and it's green and white, so I'm looking to draw a bunch of cards. Literally, I want to draw a bunch of cards. And I also want to play things at a discounted rate. And when you guys decide to kill them all, I want to be able to get them all back. So that's pretty much the way this deck goes. And there's a lockdown piece in there. There is the lockdown of privileged position and Silver Grove. So they overlap each other. They say permanents you control gain hexproof, and other permanents you control gain hexproof. So they overlap each other for the simple mana cost investment of a total of 7.
Okay.
So it could be happening in a little while. It could happen really quick. It's if it happens at all. It's usually
I hope it
not
doesn't happen at all.
And there's also Avacyn in here. Avacyn, Angel of Hope.
Yeah.
Angel of Hope.
Yeah. So that's what I got this week. If you guys enjoy our content, please consider giving us a thumbs up, leaving us a comment, and subscribing. And if you really want to, you can hit that bell. But that's only if you want to. Like, no harm, no foul. Sorry, Brandon, I interrupted you. It's your turn to talk about your deck.
Perfectly fine. Hi, it's Brandon, also known as Codename Bluebird1, on all major social media. This week, we're going to run back Silas Renn and Armix Filigree Thrasher. I had a lot of fun playing this deck last week, and I want to actually hit somebody with some of these artifacts this time.
For sure. That Thrasher wants to be thrashing.
Yeah.
It does. It wants to do a lot.
I mean, he didn't do any thrashing last time.
He didn't even get cast. I didn't cast either of
No,
my
he
commanders
didn't.
last
No.
time.
I mean, that's what happens when you run into that world fire, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, World Fire. Yep.
Good old World Fire.
And then I got smacked with a vampire.
Yeah.
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 I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, right?
That darn regenerate.
All right. Well, I guess the only thing left for us to do right now is to get to them rolls. Fu, you want to lead it away?
I got it.
Who's going to follow you?
All right, we
With
got
your 11.
11.
Who's going to follow you?
I don't know. Oh, we got this?
All right.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. That's
Nine.
an 8. That's not even a 9. That's an 8.
I said 9.
That's a 14.
14.
That's a 14. That's the one to beat right now?
Yep, 14. That's it. That looks like a... Ooh, it's a
That's
12.
a 12.
Ooh,
All right.
14 is
Didn't
the
beat
number.
it.
All
Looks
right.
like I'll be going last.
Okay.
We've also done our mulligans already, so
we have.
we're all good to go.
All right.
Let's roll.
All right. My favorite first few words of the game:
Yeah,
multiplayer draw.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All
I
right.
love
I
it.
think I boxed my deck
Play a
somehow,
draw.
but that's okay.
We love to see it.
Love to see it
We're
every
just
time.
going to start with an island
At least
and
it
pass.
hopes to.
Draw.
And I'm going to
Tropic.
pass around.
Go.
Oh,
Look at this dude dropping
this
out traps
guy.
already.
Oh, I
This
think the whole
guy.
deck is boxed.
This guy's hurting me. This guy's hurting me bad now.
Oh, the deck's boxed.
Yeah, the
Oh,
only thing I
man.
can do is throw a
we
snow-covered
just need to
island. It's
search
so
it.
ice cold up in here. Go ahead.
It is ice cold.
Yeah.
Ice cold. All right.
Got free some blocks to keep
Draw.
make some land.
We'll hit this windswept heath.
Yep.
Ooh.
We'll crack it and we'll play a soul ring.
I love that Soul Ring.
Oh, we're losing a life though.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose a life.
You gonna lose 2 more?
Nah.
Oh, you're gonna
I'm
look for the
gonna
beautiful.
go get a
You're-
duel,
oh.
and it's your turn.
I'm gonna stifle your patch.
Draw for turn.
I mean, you do that if you want.
No, I've done that to somebody before
That'd be
playing an
that'd be pretty
LGS.
mean.
That'd be mean.
That'd be pretty
Ooh.
mean. You might get a table flip.
Yeah. I had fun doing
I like
it.
the soul ring though. I like the
Soul
ring
Ring's
a
pretty
lot.
dope,
Yeah.
right?
Soul Ring is nice.
Soul Ring. I need
It's
to get
it's one of those ones from the
Channel Fireball.
Yeah.
Magic Fest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause I got
Magic
that one.
Fest
Yeah.
nice.
And the path. That path is beautiful too.
I got a swamp, and I'm gonna pass it.
Right. Draw.
All right, there it is. There's the.
I'm gonna play
No
a
cheating
forest.
happened now. The play was legit. All right, what we got over there?
Nothing. Go.
Oh, sick. I love that.
Drop in
Sounds
the
like
forest.
counterspell magic.
Love that.
Oh.
I'm gonna play an island. I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna play a sky diamond tapped.
Ooh, Sky Diamond.
It's not double blue.
What do you mean?
I'm sure
That's-
not every
that's
counterspell is blue.
Yeah, the best counter spells are 1 blue and 1 colorless.
That is true.
And you can cut me.
All right.
Yeah.
Half.
All right. Let's see.
And then he needs
Where's
the other.
this half
He
go?
needs the other half to draw.
And there's the other half.
Okay, and where's this at? Up here. Make sure we do not box, ladies and gentlemen. Boxing is bad.
We love the box.
We untap, we upkeep, we draw.
We love to box.
Look good.
Ooh, look at me boxing it up. Hello.
Hello. It's
Hola,
me.
¿cómo estás?
We're gonna go forest, and we're gonna cast Heliod,
Oh, he's already cheating.
God of the Sun.
He's already knowing.
He's indestructible as long as your devotion to white is less than 5. He isn't a creature. Other creatures you control have vigilance. I pay 2 white and 2. I put a 2/1 white cleric enchantment creature token onto the battlefield.
Nice.
It's your turn.
All right.
I don't think he's gonna do that though,
Probably not.
because you didn't prepare yourself for it.
No.
He's like, that's not the useful
prepared.
one.
I'm not prepared for this battle.
I am going to play this Murkwater Pathway,
Seems good.
All right.
and then I am going to cast a Tribute Mage.
Okay.
Tribute Mage enters the battlefield. I may search my library for an artifact card with converted mana cost 2. Reveal that card, put it in my hand, then shuffle your library.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems.
It's on you. Yeah.
All right. Draw.
No, do you do anything?
Well, let
No.
me go do my thing first.
Oh.
And
Do you
then-
respond to it? That's what it is.
No,
Yeah, I was wondering if you had-
I'm
Do,
Yeah.
good.
do you got to? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you got to play after that?
I do not. You can go ahead.
Okay,
I
that's
just
what I
want to
was.
make sure
yeah.
it was resolved.
My bad.
Plus, your deck is boxed,
Yeah,
so you
so
want to
that's,
unbox
that's
it.
half the
All right.
reason.
We're doing an
this-
unboxing.
This is what I did.
Okay.
I screwed up last time. So Lotus Cobra first,
Oh yeah.
and then a land.
Oh
Okay,
yeah. And
trigger.
now you got a trigger. What
And then I
color
get another
mana?
land, so I'll get a blue.
Okay.
Okay.
And so go.
Oh,
All
is that
right.
it?
So you just waste that. You waste that mana, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
that's
you just
how-
played
yeah.
it right.
Yeah.
He just played it.
I mean,
He's gonna waste the mana. He just
I
played
got
it
my
right.
landfall
That's
this time.
That's
Well,
the best
yeah,
way
that's
to
true, yeah.
waste that mana.
I'm gonna get an arcane signet for anyone that
Okay.
cares.
Well, he had to reveal it, so I do care. Thank you for letting us
Yes.
And then you got to shuffle again, right?
Yeah.
And
I want to make sure the rest of the deck is boxed.
it's all over the place.
Oh, hey, there's
Oh,
that
man,
Fetus
look at
one I
that.
couldn't find last time.
He's
Oh,
got
okay.
he's got 4 blue mana. He's ramped up.
Oh,
Ramped up. scared now.
You should be.
I think we're getting a Svyelun this turn.
Should we? All right. We'll do it. I didn't want to do it, but yeah, we'll go ahead and get a Svyelun this turn.
All right.
Hopefully they're not
Pass the
monsters. I
turn. He
apologize if they
says,
are.
all right, we'll untap, upkeep, draw.
That was me. I didn't show.
That's going to be cute in a little while, but not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Dang.
You already know what's going down.
What's going down?
I didn't want to come out this fast, but hey, one in a row.
One in row.
What is it? It's 5 to throw down a sword and equip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Karametra.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's a Karametra.
Neither one of them are creatures yet.
That's cool, but scary.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pass the turn.
One of them's a 5/6, and then the other one's a
6/7.
6/7.
You
You gotta get 7/8 out there.
We are
It's gonna be a
going
3-color guy.
to play Temple of Deceit and the Scry. We'll keep that on top.
Okay.
And then we are going to
Play Commander?
No, we're going to play an Arcane Signet.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good. Look at that arcane signet.
Signet. He did reveal that last turn.
He did.
Arcane signets.
I did. And then I think I'm just gonna pass turn this time.
All right.
Oh, look at that, holding up
Untap.
that control magic.
Draw.
That's exactly what he did.
Play a Reliquary Tower. I don't have.
I mean,
don't
somebody
have
was bragging
hand
about swords.
trigger landfall.
Yeah, what are you gonna make?
Wait, what land did you drop?
Green.
Reliquary?
Reliquary Tower.
Okay,
Tower.
okay, yep. You
So
got a
what
green.
color would you like to make?
He said a green.
Green?
Yeah, green.
You gonna use that green?
No, he's one away from coming.
Okay.
Right, or two. Right?
Okay. I'm just gonna play 4 and play Helm of the Host
Okay, sure.
and say go. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a token that's a copy of equipped creature, except the token is
Untap
legendary.
one of your lands.
No, that's 5, right? Or is it?
It's 4.
It's 4.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you
you
had
got
untap-
one floating.
untap
Oh,
one
yeah,
of your
yeah,
lands.
Floating. Yeah, one floating.
It doesn't matter which one. You could untap the color one if you wanted to.
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's okay.
That means he doesn't have
He's-
counterspell.
He's so
Oh.
honest.
He doesn't have every other counterspell besides like
I mean,
Force of
he
Negation
might have force
or
and
Force of
force.
Will.
He might have force and force sitting in his hand. I mean, it's a common thing that happens.
Yeah.
Did you miss that land drop? Oh no.
No.
Just when I said it. Just when I said it.
It's not
We're
just
gonna-
any land, it's the war room.
Yeah.
What does the War Room do?
I can tap 3 and it to pay life equal to the number of colors in your commander's color identity, draw a
Draw a
card.
card.
So it is rather pricey for 3 mana, but in the end game, 3 mana and 1 life to draw a card seems good in a
And a blue deck.
in a blue deck.
Yeah.
Especially when
pretty
you
good.
especially when you want to be thematic in other places.
Right on.
Yeah, like this.
Oh.
Thassa, Deep Dwelling.
Oh, what's up, girl?
Yep.
You got a god too.
I do have a god. And I will go to combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to swing Svyelun.
Yeah.
So Svyelun does not currently have Island Walk, correct?
No. But I'm swinging at Ed. He seems defenseless.
Yeah.
I am defenseless.
Yep.
So I take 3.
Yep, 3 commander. I'm going to draw
Okay. Is that off the
off of the attack. Yep.
Okay. And then I'm going to also.
Do you draw and then discard, or you just draw a card when it attacks?
Just draw when Svyelun attacks.
Oh man! Look at that. We got commander damage on the battlefield.
And then I will go to my end step. I'll trigger Thassa.
Yeah.
I'll do Svyelun.
Okay. And it's my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh. Ooh, we like that.
We like it. We
You
love
like
it.
Yeah, we like that. That's pretty good. Let's go land. Go Satyr Enchanter.
Nice.
And it says whenever you cast an enchantment.
Yeah, whenever I cast an enchantment, draw a card. Trigger Karametra.
Get a land?
Yeah, get a forest or a plains and put it onto the battlefield tapped. Does not have to be basic.
Seems good.
Yeah, it's what she do.
Yeah, she's broken.
She gets all the lands out. All right, let's see. 1, 2. I should have tapped differently, I think.
That's okay. None of them are creatures yet.
No, they're not. Anybody want to cut? How about you cut?
Yeah, sure. Make sure I do this right.
Yeah,
This is not right, but this is the...
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Just as long as that matches.
Yep.
Let's see. I will pass the turn to you. I thought maybe I might be able to make a play, but I can't.
That's okay.
We'll play this island. When does Svyelun get island walk?
No island walk ever.
She gets it when there's other merfolk out that say island walk.
Yeah, she gets it when the Lord of Atlantis is out.
Okay.
Praise Lord.
Yeah.
Lordy, lordy.
Yeah.
Alright,
But she, as long as I have 2 or other merfolk, she does become indestructible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then other merfolk I
He only
have
has one
ward
merfolk right now.
Yeah, I do. But I got 2 gods.
I'm going to cast a Tezzeret Master of the Bridge.
Yep.
Oh, seems...
He says, creature and planeswalker spells I cast have affinity for artifacts.
Yep.
I can +2 Tezzeret deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of artifacts I control, and I gain X life. I can -3 return a target artifact from my graveyard to my hand, or I can -8 exile top 10 cards, put all artifact cards from among them onto the battlefield.
Seems pretty good.
It does seem
Pretty
okay.
broken.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
Alright, untap.
Uh-oh. What's the loyalty counters on Tezzeret?
It is a 5.
Alright.
I probably should have plussed. I am very bad at activating my planeswalker.
Play a land, trigger,
Yep, make a what?
forest.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have 1 green floating.
So you have 6 total mana at the moment.
Seems good.
2, 4, 5. We'll just keep.
For someone who likes playing planeswalkers,
Tanzer, Quandrix,
I'm
Flying
bad at
Trample.
Tanzania
When there is
Quandrix?
When it enters the battlefield, double the number of 1/1 counters on target creature you control at none. So
Sounds good.
pass the turn.
and then what's the other thing there?
Whenever Tanzer attacks, you may have the base power and toughness of other creatures you control become equal to Tanzer Quandrix power and toughness until end of turn.
All right.
And what is his power and toughness?
He's just a 4/4
Currently.
with Flying Trample.
Just a 4/4 with flying and trample. Nothing to really worry about.
No.
You know?
One for the soul ring?
1 for the soul ring. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
7?
Yeah.
I promised the creatures that it's gonna
Nezahal.
bring 'em. That's Nezahal. Can't be countered. No maximum hand size. Whenever you cast the non-big boys, I can draw a card.
What does
The
it classify as the
non-creatures.
non-big?
The
A
non-creatures.
non-creature.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Going to go to combat, huh?
I'm going to swing Svyelun at...
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I can swing Thassa too?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna swing Thassa at Tezzeret. I'm gonna swing Svyelun at at Mr.
I will take it.
Alright, well I'm gonna draw a card from
Take the
Svyelun.
3 commander, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna block with my tribute mage.
Sure.
Doesn't have Island Walk yet.
Huh?
No.
No, it doesn't get
Oh,
iron.
okay.
No, you can block
I
that.
got confused.
Oh, okay.
You blocked with the Tribute Mage?
Yeah.
Go to my end step.
Did you draw your card?
I did draw my card. Thank
Okay.
You're gonna blink your Svyelun.
you. Yes.
Alright. Untap. Keep drawing with
You have
all
this in
this
your
mana.
blue-green. You have this in your blue-green.
Not the one I have built currently. They'll probably go in a different version of that deck though.
Or you can make that the commander. It's not bad.
I don't want to build a counter set. Like, I like counters, but it's not my favorite thing.
Yeah, you throw one Ivy Lane Denizen in it, and suddenly it's a counter deck.
I do like Ivy Lane Denizen.
I know, it's such a good card.
Oh.
Dude, you think about casting non-future spell?
I did. I did, and I also thought about casting this other thing, but it's not working right now.
You can cast a regular creature spell.
So I think I'm going to cast a regular creature.
Oh, so when
spell.
opponents do it?
So I'm going to tap Nykthos for 3 white,
Uh-oh.
and tap these 3 forests for Krond the Dawnclad.
What is
Wow.
He's a legendary creature Archon, has flying and vigilance. Whenever he attacks, if he's enchanted, exile target permanent. He's a 6/6.
I might have to go.
Don't let them become enchanted.
Trigger Karametra.
Yep, get yourself a plains or a forest.
Yeah. And I'm going to pass the turn to Brandon.
Wow.
And I'll get this plains that is also a forest, which should be the last one out of the deck. The Canopy Vista.
I'm going to play this Ice Tunnel Intercept.
Because I don't think I have one of those.
Those are
in
so
here.
good, though, for
They are.
for a common. I mean,
It'd be really good in here because it enters tapped anyway.
you can search them. I mean, they're not bad.
Let's see.
And I have a ton of them.
Oh, really? I need a few of them.
Sir, if you look over here, it only gets worse.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So silly me, I forgot my gods were able to swing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, be careful. He may look like he just has nothing over there, but his walls are activated.
The walls
The
are
walls-
alive.
the walls have
The
turrets.
walls are alive.
The defense system's activated.
And he does have 2 white mana floating.
Or
Alright.
two or green and a white available.
It could be a Path to
Yeah.
Exile and a Swords.
It could be
cast.
it could be a naturalized. It could be a fog.
Whatever.
He's an archive?
Oh, I'm gonna draw a card.
Yes, that's fine.
Sure, thank you.
Any response?
No responses over here.
No, I'm just gonna draw a card off the cast. No worries.
Yeah, that's the only thing he's got. So if he draws cards, he draws cards.
On non-creature spells, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is.
So I mean, even if you kill something, he still gets to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no worries, you know.
Nunyas.
Just let it-
Nunyans to worries
Just
about.
let it happen.
Just do it.
We're all drawing cards.
Actually, can I go back?
We're all gonna do
Oh,
it.
you're going back? What are you
Backsy, backsy.
doing?
I don't want to cast it yet.
Oh, well, I have to put my card back.
No, I'm still gonna cast it. I just sequenced it wrong.
Oh, okay, sure. You tapped the wrong mana, you
I
mean?
did.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, well.
No, it has to go that way. Okay, never mind.
Alright, we're Gucci.
It has to go that way. I don't get as much value off of it as I really wanted to, but that's okay. Two. So we're going to cast Armix, Filigree Thrasher. Because I already control 2.
And what
That
does,
gets reduced by 2 because of Tezzeret.
what does Armix do?
Whenever it attacks, I may discard a card. When I do, target creature defending player controls gets -X until end of turn, where X is the number of artifacts I control, plus the number of artifacts in my graveyard.
Oh.
And then I am going to cast this Ethereum Spinner for blue.
Yep.
And that says whenever I cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, I create a 1/1 doctor. And then I am going to activate my Tezzeret this time. Everyone is going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, and I'm going to gain 4 damage.
All right. Take the 4.
I don't know. We just got put on notice.
We did.
I don't know. Brandon.
Oh man, Brandon's the target, guys.
I don't know about all that. Go ahead.
Well, I do.
Target.
I
Target.
know.
If I,
know
draw
about-
something good,
I know about all that. I know about all that.
Plain Island.
Make a.
Trigger Lotus. So I got
What are you gonna make?
Coma.
No, what are you?
What color
Forest.
Okay.
Green.
Yeah. What are you gonna make?
Everything.
Coma.
Cast Coma.
Cast Coma.
You got a coma.
You got a coma.
Can't be countered.
Sure
Yeah,
thing.
Sure.
Can't be
Sacrifice
killed.
another serpent.
Yep.
Can't be killed.
I mean, it can be killed. You just got to deal with
I'm
it
gonna go
before he gets a
combat.
thing.
Yeah, get rid of his
I'm gonna
Tez.
Can we
swing,
please not?
4 Tez. Flying trample. And then when he attacks, you may have the base power of toughness of other creatures you control become equal
You don't
to.
get the double hit, or you don't get the.
No, it'll be a 6 though. So he'll go to Tezzeret will go to
He
1.
says other creatures.
Yeah.
Not
Other
himself.
creatures become him. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you gotta pump him up, and then all your small guys
Gotcha.
become
Oh,
bigger.
okay.
That's a big thing.
That's the real big thing.
Yeah,
that's the scary.
Oh yeah, my bad. I give away the pre-contact.
That's all I got. So
What?
in step or you?
Instead, I don't have.
What are you gonna
anything.
do with the end step?
He
gotta-
gets a serpent.
Oh, you got
No,
serpent? Yeah.
I'm waiting till
Oh, you went to my
upkeep, but
upkeep.
I'm
Oh yeah.
curious on if in step if Koma's dying.
Oh, it's
No,
beginning of
no.
each upkeep?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Untap.
No,
upkeep.
Koma's not
Yeah, go
dying.
ahead.
All right, got
Draw.
1.
You got one.
Coma's a problem.
No, not yet.
I'll play a land.
Are we sure?
Yep. I don't have any of the doubling stuff out yet.
Yeah, but you can turn off our other stuff.
I have to send Komas to do that though.
He said,
Yeah, but it might be worth it.
Could be.
five. I'll throw the batter skull.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Got a germ?
Got you a batter skull.
We're just gonna equip it.
Okay.
To survive.
It gets cheaper to equip?
It's 5 to equip.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, never mind. Then I don't do that.
Well, you have a batter skull
I do have a batter skull.
with a germ on it.
I wish I was stronger.
Do you need a germ,
Yes, please.
or is it long for this earth?
No, it'll be here for sure.
For at
Maybe.
least a turn.
At least a turn. I guess I will play a thematic compass.
Okay. That's the one that lets you search for lands?
Yeah, it lets me search for lands, and at the beginning of my end step, if I have 7 or more lands, it transforms.
To a Maze of Ith. Just let me do my Tezzeret things.
No, I'm killing it next turn.
Could you not?
Wow.
Could you not?
Tezzeret's pretty scary, man.
Tezzeret is
I
pretty
haven't
scary.
cast anything super scary.
I know
off
you
of
got
it
the bridge in there, so Tezzeret's pretty scary.
yet. I don't have the bridge in
Really?
Here. Let me look at that one. I should get one. It is a good card.
Nezahal and Thassa will swing at Tezzeret. Svyelun will swing at you, Brandon.
Who beat me to it?
Or do either of your creatures have flying?
They do not have flying. One of them's a 7/7 and the other one's a 6/5 indestructible. And there's a 3/4. Svyelun's a 3/4.
Trigger.
Yes, trigger. I will draw. Hell yeah.
I feel targeted.
Okay.
I wasn't going to swing at you, but
I know you weren't. You're gonna let me have some fun first.
I mean, I don't
Well,
know if
some.
I
don't know about
I don't know if
fun.
I was gonna let you have any fun, but
Hey,
You were probably gonna let me at least activate it.
I let you have fun. You weren't having fun making all your...
I was.
I'm having fun.
he got to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tezzer's is gonna. And then Svyelun's coming at me. How
Yeah.
much is Svyelun?
3/4.
I'll take the 3.
Oh, sick.
Look at that. You got commander damage on everybody.
That's what
You get a gold star.
Thank you.
Star.
Then I'll go to my end step. I will. I will blink
Nezzy?
Nezahal,
All right.
and then
I will untap.
Oh, I'll make a dude.
Yeah. I will draw a card. I'll play Terramorphic Expanse.
nice.
I really hate to do this now, but I guess I gotta.
I said wipe the board.
No, I'm gonna cast Sterling Grove.
Oh, yes, love it, dude.
Part 1 of that combo.
Love it.
Get hexproof.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Yeah.
It's not open at all. Well,
And Sterling Grove says they're
trigger Nezahal. You get to draw a card.
Sterling Grove says they're indestructible.
Sterling Grove says all other enchantments you control can't be the targets of spells or abilities. I can pay 1 and sacrifice it,
Okay.
and search my library for an enchantment card and reveal it, and then shuffle my library, put it on top.
Yeah.
That also means you can't target your own things with stuff, right?
No, hexproof.
No, it
Shroud.
it says
Shroud
hexproof.
is when you can't target it yourself. But hexproof means your opponents cannot target.
Yeah, this
I want
is
Shroud
hex.
to work
This
with
is hexproof.
Okay.
Let's see.
Gotta
Tap
love me a
Nykthos for
Love me a whisper. What whisper?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, you 7 white. Wow. You can make. You can make.
7 white.
You can make 6 green instead. This is gonna be
7
bad.
white.
I'm scared.
And 1 green. That puts me to
10.
it's 5 white from that. So I'm at 2 white. Yeah, 2 white floating. Tezzeret, or not Tezzeret, Johnny, trigger Nezahal.
They're from the same set. Then.
Johnny Unyielding. +2, reveal the top 3 cards of my library, put all non-line permanent cards revealed this way into my hand, and the rest on the bottom of my library in any order. -2, exile target creature. Its controller gains life equal to its power. -9, put 5 +1/+1 counters on each creature you control and 5 loyalty counters on each other planeswalker you control. He enters with 4. I'm going to plus him to 6. And I will reveal the top 3 cards of my library. A Disenchant, a Fortified Village, and a Plains. And we'll put the Plains in the Fortified Village. Or no, it's non-land permanent. So I will put nothing into my hand.
And they go to the bottom.
And they go to the bottom in any order. I'll just shuffle them up.
Goodbye.
And let's go to combat. Fu,
Yes.
you swung at me first, so I'm going to swing a bunch at you.
Oh, God.
11, 17.
11, 17. 6 in the air with flying and vigilance. They all have vigilance anyway.
I'll block here.
Sure.
Okay, so just take 11.
Yep. You'll take 11. That will end my turn, and during your all's turns, I'm going to crack this.
Sure. I'll keep, make another one.
Draw for turn.
Does anything give him vigilance?
I'll play an island.
You know what? You're right.
And your Archon has vigilance, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He's vigilance from the get-go.
Yeah.
But Heliod gives everyone else.
Yep. Everyone.
And all your
does.
stuff has hexproof?
Yes, except for the Sterling Grove.
But if you target it, he might just go look for something else.
Yeah, if you target it, I might crack it.
No, he will.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the tech.
Let
me know when you cast the non-big boy. Or when you do cast the big boy.
How about you just pay attention, my dude?
No, that's okay.
You can cut me.
Sure. There's some of it.
Okay.
There's some of it.
There's the rest.
All right.
I'm going to proceed to combat.
Okay.
All right. It's time to mashy face. Mashy, mashy face, mashy, mashy face. Man, that was a good card that went to the bottom too. It dealt right with that batter skull. That batter skull worries me, my friend.
It does.
It makes me troublesome in my belly.
German's in fact, right?
No.
No.
But it's still a Phyrexian. They did the updated Oracle text.
Yeah, it's still a Black Phyrexian germ.
I'm
Because
going
what
to
else would it be?
combat. I'm
It's a
going
living
to...
weapon.
Going to combat.
Yeah.
There's also 7/7.
Yep.
But I can discard 3 cards and exile Nezahal and then return it to the battlefield tapped under my control at the beginning of the next end step. Yeah.
I'm going to attack Brian.
Sure.
Trigger.
Sure.
I'm going to pitch this solo Nufrexia and give him -5,
In
-5.
response to attacking.
So I
So
declared my attacks.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind then.
So this is going to get -5, -5.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it.
This is 3 coming at you.
I'll take it.
Okay.
3 commander?
That's commander.
Brian,
Missed the
you're,
black one.
Brian, you're stacking it up. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with
Go
the
away.
Demir.
Yeah, that's fine.
3.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
And then I'm going to
Very interesting play so far.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
5. Beacon of Unrest.
Beacon of Unrest.
Trigger.
Does.
Trigger.
You also get a trigger.
Yeah.
I may put target artifact or creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Shuffle Beacon of Unrest into its owner's library. I'm going to get my Soul Nufrexia. And I need a Thopter.
All right.
So this is on the stack. And yours.
Nope.
Nope.
Alright, so okay, Soul Nufrexia.
So what does it do? Is it?
Soul Nufrexia, it's a 6/6
No.
trample.
What does your? What is that?
Oh, this gets shuffled back in.
What was it?
Put target artifact or creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control.
Shuffle it back in.
And then shuffle it back in.
Okay.
It's Beacon of Unrest. It's one of the beacons. All the beacons. It was a great cycle. Shuffle them all back in. Blue one, draw a bunch of cards. Or is it draw a bunch of cards or take a
Beacon
bunch
of
of
tomorrow?
turns? Yeah.
I think it's
Beginning of tomorrow is
taking
take
turn,
Take
yeah.
a turn, yeah. It's like 10. to cast?
I think it's
Something
8
like
double
8
blue.
or 10.
8 and double blue.
Yeah. I had it in
Take 2
Captain.
turns.
I think it's in the mono blue deck.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll cut you. Hiya! Hiya!
We'll see that blue deck one day that you keep on talking about.
One day, one point in time, we'll see it.
Yeah.
4.
Everybody will
Look at
rejoice.
you. Yeah, you're making all the tokens.
Everybody
Yeah.
will rejoice.
I did not want that thing to die, but it's okay.
What if it dies?
It makes it hard for him to play.
What if all your coils get bounced? That would be sad.
Dude, try to play a non-creature spell this turn, please.
No.
Oh my goodness, just let him draw cards. That's all he wants to do. That's all I want to do, and I've been having a
Rex
slow start at it.
stage, destroy your grove. Go get your other half.
I'm gonna
Sack it.
sack it.
Yep.
And go get the other piece. That does the same thing.
Yep.
Go get privileged position.
So put it on the battlefield.
No, it puts it on top of my library.
Oh, yes.
And 5. Make another Koma.
What do you mean, equip it first?
Yeah.
Are you going to equip it?
Equip.
And then you say you go to
Yeah.
combat?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if anybody has before combat effects,
Yeah, so we will...
you can cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just gonna try and make a bunch of coils, huh?
That's the name of the game.
And privileged position goes on top.
And go to combat.
Koma does not have flying, correct?
No. No. Not yet.
You can definitely, skip your combat phase.
He already went to
well,
combat.
I mean, pass through
Yeah.
attacks and bloggers and everything, but...
I'll just go to combat.
Yeah. We're in combat.
Tap him down. Sack a dude. Tap him down. Hit you for 6.
Okay. No trample, nothing like that?
No trample, nothing like that.
Alright.
That's all I got.
All right.
And then upkeep, I make 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then upkeep he makes 2. And then upkeep he gets Wrath of Godded.
Yeah. I think that's what happened last time. It was Wrath or the other one, Day of Judgment.
I hope so.
One of the two happened last
Yeah.
time.
I really shouldn't have searched this up.
What, the other half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have searched up something to go on him.
Yeah, so you can pop something.
So I can pop that.
Alright.
Yeah.
I had a choice to go after that germ or that thing, and I felt that was the easier. I don't know. In my head, I was like, well, he'll just go get the other piece anyway. But
And if they're in my graveyard, it's fine because I have ways to recur.
yeah,
Well, don't be doing
you got to
that.
replenish in there,
Don't
right?
be doing
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
You have to.
yeah, you have to in enchantment decks.
it. 4 for a wonder.
Oh, that's a good wonder too.
So your creatures don't have flying yet.
It's no, wonder is flying, but as long as wonder's in the graveyard and I control an island, my creatures control have flying.
Yeah, but it's on the battlefield, so your creatures are currently alive and well. And on the ground, except for him.
Yeah.
Stay down, boy. Down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think Batter Skull's about to get equipped to
Yeah,
survive.
I'm about to equip Svyelun, the Batter Skull, and that is now an 8/9.
Mm-hmm.
Vigilance lifelink.
Does she have indestructible yet?
Nope, she still is not indestructible.
And she's not flying yet because wonder's not in the grave.
She's not flying yet, but she keep bringing up that fact. I might just make her.
Yeah.
I mean,
I will go to combat, I'll swing Svyelun.
In response to combat.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So
Tap her down.
Okay, sure.
I see what his game is.
I will go to my end step. Wow.
Okay.
Okay. And then thematic compass will flip.
Hey, I saved somebody, so somebody.
No. You saved yourself, sir.
Draw a
I don't know
card.
if you're going after me or not.
Do not play the politics while gods
make
are on the
two.
field.
Back to 6.
Do not pretend to know.
Man, I hate to do this,
Yeah, me too.
but I have to. -2, exile target creature. Its controller gains life equal to its power. The Koma that's got the helm on it
Okay.
is going to exile.
Sure.
Nice.
I mean, not really, but
What happens to
The
that's still there?
The copy is still there.
The copy's
yeah.
still
Okay.
there, yeah.
yeah.
Your helm's untapped too. You don't tap it to attack.
And
Sometimes
you
it is
gain,
relevant.
how much life was that?
6.
6?
Yay! I got some life.
No, you don't.
Is that with exile? Right?
Thank you
Yeah,
for that.
Yeah, I
it
couldn't
went to
have-
exile. Koma bid it, y'all.
Thank you.
We'll cast Privileged Position, Satyr Enchanter trigger, draw a card. It says other permanents you control can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents
But that
control.
one can still be the target, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's even better.
Hang on.
What's up? You got a
You're
counter?
casting this, right?
Yeah.
I have a response.
Well, he
I
draws
drew a card.
Yeah. So
He
the
draws a
cast.
card.
Okay.
And you have a response. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think it's going to get countered.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, we'll draw another card. At least I will.
You probably will. Yeah.
I'm gonna murder your big dude here.
You're going to murder Don?
I'm gonna draw a card from that.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true. Interesting.
Wow, that was rude.
Interesting.
I know.
Okay. Is that it?
I had to do it before you. Yeah, that's all I had.
Nice.
I mean, I guess I'll make a shit fuck ton of green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Use 3 of it for that.
What is that?
It is a Statussan champion. It is a human warrior. It says Constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Statussan champion and draw a card.
It's classic green. You put a counter, you draw a card.
I've got 3.
Counter card.
I got 3 white or 3 green floating. I'm going to use 2 of the green and 2 of the white to make a dude.
Make a cleric.
Statussan champion and Karametra trigger.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
But I'm also going to make a dude.
Make a cleric, and that is also an enchantment
It
creature
is an
token.
enchantment.
Yeah. So you trigger.
Yeah.
Okay. It would trigger him too. You want to look for something or
No, it
Okay.
doesn't trigger her.
no?
No,
Oh, it's a
it's
cast.
a cast,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
You can
It's a
cut.
little bit fair. It's a little bit fair.
I'll make my token here in a second.
I'll take your time.
got you.
You want me to make it? Or, oh, you got
You get to
got
draw a
you.
card, right?
Yeah, I'll draw a card and put a +1/+1 counter on this, and that was the best card I could have drawn if
That's scary.
I would have had it a minute ago.
It's a human cleric.
It's
just a
it's a white cleric enchantment. I've got 1 green floating still. I'm gonna cast Rancor. Trigger. So I'll draw on the cast.
Yep.
When it enters, I'm gonna put it on Karametra.
Is a cleric a 2/1?
Yep.
Trigger, draw a card.
Yep. It's a 2/1. White cleric enchantment. Yep.
And let's go to combat.
That's a scary thought. You got anything for that? No, you can't do anything.
Nah, I'm tapped out.
Well, yeah, he also has like hexproof.
Yeah,
on his
that's
dude,
what I can't. I mean, I can't coil his ass. I could coil the thing and activate. Yeah,
Yeah, you could tap
I mean,
it.
I could do
I-
that.
I'll-
Well, but you have to do it now. Like
no, I can't be the target of spells or abilities.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah, he can't.
can't.
Yeah, other permanents.
No,
he
but I
can't.
could.
No, his permanents can't. Yeah.
I could tap
Yeah.
that down and it
Well,
loses.
well,
its
what are you
No,
power.
it
tapping
doesn't.
down?
The
It's
enchantment
It's an
doesn't do it.
enchantment.
Okay, yeah.
It's not an activated ability. It's just it's a static effect.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
I'm going to swing at Brian.
Yep, how much?
Rancord, Karametra. So she's a 8/7 with trample and vigilance.
Block with the Rex Sage.
It's 1 toughness.
Yeah.
It's 1 toughness, so you'll take 7.
Take 7, Commander.
Brian is taking commander damage from everyone now.
Nice, Brian. You're a god.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah." No, he's no god. He's a cosmic snake.
Brandon. It's going to be your turn.
All right, make a Koma. Only 1.
I'm gonna make a coil.
Yeah, sad face.
Draw for turn.
Play non-creature spell. Play what about all them artifacts?
Well, it is an artifact, but it's also a creature.
Oh dang. You're right. Beggars can't be choosers.
All right.
Let's do this. Let's cast this Traxos. Scourge of Krug. Enters battlefield tap and doesn't untap during my untap step. Whenever I cast a historic spell, untap it.
Yep.
Nice.
And then I am.
Are you
going to-
Hellbent?
I am currently. I'm not about to be. I'm going to sacrifice this Hedron Archive and draw 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. I also got a Docker from casting on Power 4. Or CMC 4 more. That's interesting.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see if it does anything.
We're going to play a Soul Ring.
Alright, I get to draw cards.
I get to untap. I get to untap Traxxas.
Yeah.
I thought Historic is only legendary.
No, historic is legendary artifact
And
or
sagas.
sagas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A legendary card
Yeah.
in general.
Okay.
It could have been one of those legendary sorceries that they had.
Legendary
enchantment.
Yeah, but legendary sorcery.
Planeswalker.
But legendary sorceries can only be played if you have a legendary planeswalker or creature on the battlefield. Or planeswalker. Well, planeswalkers are legendary. That's why they have
You
that.
gotta have legendary, right?
Yeah,
I'm
legendary.
going to proceed to combat.
But not a saga. You can't have a saga out and play a legendary spell.
To
You'd be
combat,
true.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap.
All his
If
stuff
it makes
down.
you feel better, I'm not coming at you.
Well, I'm still going to.
Tap down all his stuff, baby.
I'm going to tap down.
Everything. Bro.
That's fine.
Should have tapped down everything, bro. Now
No.
it's over.
No. I'm just more worried about the commander because he can just blow up shit with his.
No, yeah,
Artifacts.
he can do. He can just minus you.
He can.
To oblivion.
He can end you, bro.
He can minus those guys.
Shh.
I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
You keep
No,
off my
I'm already in
guys.
combat. Now I'm going to send this at you. Actually, hang on. hang on a second.
Yeah, come at me, please.
Now I'm gonna send this at you.
Yeah, swing at me. I dare you. I dare you.
Oh yeah, that's the one that's got a giant fucking thing on it.
You definitely
yeah, this
don't.
Kona, yeah.
This guy has a
6.
target.
6 with trample.
That's fine. Take
I
it.
know, but I want him to.
I know.
I know.
Go ahead.
Make a coma.
How many comas
Who'd you
you got
swing
now?
at?
He swung at me for
You got
6.
7
Okay.
comas now?
Did you take it?
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah, I took it.
He got 7 comas? Are you sure?
Yeah.
All
He
right.
just got one. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 7 comas.
Draw.
He's got all the comas to be chameleons.
Are these 1/1?
I guess I'm gonna have to.
3/3.
I guess
There's
I'm gonna have to
3/3?
take
Yeah.
care of that one too, huh?
What? The Koma?
Coma, yeah.
I guess, maybe.
Wow, all of a sudden people don't want to play creature spells.
I think I also got to deal with this Svyelun.
Sakashima.
What?
There's a copy of Koma.
Wait.
Of the copy?
Of the copy.
Of the copy? I'm going to respond.
Okay.
I'm going to...
Oh, fuck, I tapped wrong. Oh, well.
Oh, you tapped wrong again?
Yeah, I did. I tapped all my blue instead of... Well, I have that, but yeah.
What?
I don't have another blue, so I tapped wrong.
No, you're good, dog. Yeah, it's whatever. That's another one. Another one.
So
Yeah.
6/6.
Sure, that's another Koma. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
He's gonna get a bunch of coils.
Copy 2.
just the same amount as he's been getting 2 turns ago.
No,
that
he's,
work?
he's gonna get a 9 this turn. So
Oh, yeah.
it's a
Oh,
8,
well, on Foo's turn, I'll
On
go
my
to 9.
turn,
Yeah.
I get a 9. Yeah.
and then 11, and then 13.
And 6 of them can attack.
Oh, 6 from
Well, yeah.
Is that all you're doing?
No, 6 of them can attack.
6 of them can attack.
Yeah, dude. Why don't you
There's
swing
3
6 of
threes?
them, dude?
Yep.
Why don't you do
That's good to
something?
know.
Okay, so
Do something crazy.
I'm going to do this. Sack 1.
What you gonna test it?
So go to
That. Sure. So go to that.
He's giving a big signal here.
He's clearing out the field, yeah.
He's saying, guys, please attack him.
He's saying,
And
Can
see-
you not?
And see, we really
you
should
just
be
went after
attacking
me.
you.
yeah, we should. Why am I protected? It's okay.
Where are
that's
those
'cause
coming?
Brendan has
Swinging
41.
9.
Yeah. Swinging
me?
9 at you, Brandon.
That's fine. I
Is
guess.
that 9?
That is 9.
They're
I'm
3
taking
3s.
9.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, you're tied for the highest life total still.
I know. I have a feeling it's not gonna stay that way.
That's all I got.
Yeah, I don't have a inkling suspicion that you're not going to be able to stay that way. But I don't think I'm going to be the one to put you out.
I got 5.
Because I probably won't.
Hey, Foo, don't attack me.
Don't attack you? Sure.
Cause I haven't attacked you. I don't think I did. I left your Svyelun and Nezahal and Thassa alone.
Well, I can't get to Ed at the moment because all his shit is fucking hexproof or whatever it is. Shroud, hexproof, what?
Hexproof.
Something.
Hexproof.
If you leave me alone, I might be able to do something.
Yeah, you said you weren't going to swing at me and you
I'm
swung
not-
at me. So
I mean, you did do something to
You
him.
did do that, yeah.
That was
I
retaliation.
tapped down the dude who can.
Those are fisting.
No,
those are fisting words.
I got
Yeah.
that.
Like this allows me to like
All right, what you
kill
got?
things, not necessarily over
So-
there, but
I'll tap 2. To first summon the Lord of Atlantis.
Oh no!
now it has
no.
Island Walk.
That seems very
Now they
good.
got island.
Now we
walk.
got Island Walk, okay?
Now the guys with islands can't
Now
block
the
them
guys
anyway.
got Island Walk. Now, my second thing,
Make everything in the
I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to play True Name Nemesis.
name.
And I'm going to name Ed.
Seems like the only way you're gonna get in-person damage at this point. Well, not the only way, but
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, he's got island walk on you guys.
yeah.
Yeah, I do beat Island Walk
So
everywhere.
so he's got pseudo island walk with true name.
Yeah, on him. Because just to cover all my bases, essentially. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And there's a Hall's twin brother.
Something like that. It's the greatest story. It's Q best the sea god.
You make an 8/8?
8, 8.
Does it have haste?
Octopus?
Octopus.
Or is it a Kraken?
It's got hexproof. It's a kraken. It's a
It's
kraken
essentially the same thing.
with hexproof.
Oh boy.
Hexproof.
But not haste, correct?
But not haste.
Okay.
Not haste.
What's up, big boy?
Alright.
All right.
I've clearly bolstered my defenses.
You clearly have bolstered your defenses.
Let's see here. Who needs to be shown some... Who needs to know that I am a natural predator?
Wow.
Who? Who needs to know that I'm a natural
That's pretty
predator right
deep.
here?
I mean, the good news is he's only got one. Well, now he's got 2 other merfolk, but so she's indestructible now. That's the good news.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's necessarily good.
It's really good news. Really, really good news. Yeah.
I'm going to swing.
At me?
What? No, you don't have an island.
Oh, okay.
This 8 vigilance, 8/9 vigilance lifelink.
Sure, you're going to combat.
Yeah, I'm going to combat. Oh yeah, that's true. You can
Yeah.
type my shit down. I'm
Going
going
to
I'll go to
combat.
combat. Go to combat. You can protect this house. You must protect this house. You have to. You have to. You have to.
Yeah, tap down, sack of things, tap down, your commander.
Okay.
So how many things are you stacking at the moment?
Now be careful about what else you sack, because if you target a merfolk, you gotta pay 1 more mana. This is true.
Yeah.
Because they have ward.
The other ones do, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, fuck is right.
Tap down big homie.
Which big
Yeah.
homie? Nezahal?
Yeah,
Tap him down?
yeah.
Okay, sure, fine.
That's all I got, man.
That's all you got? Alright,
Yeah.
sure.
I'm
You
gonna
got-
keep some of them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so you going to combat still? Or
Yeah, well, I mean, I am in
You're
combat.
in combat?
Yeah. Who you got over there? You got nothing?
I don't have
He's got
anything.
nothing.
What do you got over here?
I got 3.
3 on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That are
those are
tapped.
tapped. But you have a big coma.
you got a big
you have two
coma.
big
You
comas.
have two. You have
Two
two
comas
comas
and a
and
Lotus
a
Cobra.
Lotus Cobra. That's what he's got.
Bro. You know how much I'm scared of you? I'm not. What is this? 2 in the air. 2 in the air at Brian.
I take it.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can do. And then I will go to my end step. I will blink Svyelun.
Yeah.
I'm past turn.
Alright, go to 5.
This coma is becoming an issue.
If you can give this guy an island.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Can you give him an island?
We'll tap 4
Rainbow
and
Veil.
cast
I don't have it in my hand yet.
Oracle of Moldiah.
Ooh.
Trigger
Oh,
Karametra.
No, he's drawing all the cards. I'm not drawing any cards. They're all creatures. But also enchantments. And that's a shaman.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Cool. Go to planes. And let's see. No, it's not an enchantment. But I'm also going to cast Viridian Enchantress here in just a second. It's important. I shuffle
Is it a
and then
creature?
reveal the top.
Oh man, it is a creature. We need non-creatures, bro.
Yeah, well, I ain't got nothing good right now, so.
I know.
I'm in the same boat.
I thought you'd be able to swing with your
I
gods,
think
but
Reveal.
even he can't swing with his
forest.
gods.
It's a forest. Before I cast this, I'm going to cast or play that off of that.
Sure, Oracle.
We will pay 3 and cast Viridian Enchantress.
What's that say?
It says whenever I cast a card or cast an enchantment, I draw a card. It's a creature.
Okay.
I didn't want to do this, but I will.
But you did.
I did. I guess I'm gonna +2 a Johnny.
You
can
the top
count.
4?
Yep.
Or
Top 3.
back? Top 3.
Yeah. Flip this over. Show you guys a Trastodon. Sphere of Safety and a branch loft goes to the bottom. These go to my hand. Reveal the top. It's a Sanctum Weaver. Let's see. I'm gonna make white 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white. I'll use 5 of it to cast Fear Safety. Trigger. So draw, reveal. I have 2 white floating. Man, that would be fucking great. Oh yeah, I can play an extra land on this turn. That gives me perfect. So I have 2 white floating and a green, and we'll cast Ghostly Prison, trigger. This is 3, it's gonna get 4.
You drawing all your cards?
No, you drew a card and drew a card. I cast two non-creatures. Draw.
Did you reveal the other card that was on top?
Yeah.
The swords.
It was Swords to Plowshare.
I was just waiting because I don't think I can do anything relevant, so.
Let's see. 2 mana for an Ice Crown Scepter with a Swords to Plowshare.
Wow.
Oh.
That might be game.
Um,
That's disgusting.
and I had plus this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to combat.
Any effects before combat? Oh, you can't do anything.
I can't do anything to him.
32, 25. Heliod's going to come at Brandon. No, I can't do that. I think Heliod's going to come at Brandon. No, he's got to come at Brandon. Yeah, all of it at Brandon.
Not much
Oh,
of
God.
So Heliod is 5, and then Karametra is 8.
I'll take 13.
Some of it's commander.
8 of its commander.
You,
Heliod is tapped for that. Brandon, it's your turn.
Okay. So I have an out.
have an out.
I have an out.
Go to 7.
That is not the out.
How many do you have untapped? 2? 3?
3.
That's important. I mean, we know it now, but
No, I'd have 4. Because I didn't do anything on yours. Because I can't do anything on yours.
Oh yeah, you getting the coffee.
yeah,
So I tap down this shit.
you're right.
4. Cast Lithiform Engine. You get to draw a card.
Thank you.
I get a Doctor. Does that resolve?
Yeah.
Okay. That probably means this is going to resolve too.
I mean, like I already said, I tapped on it already. So
What
I mean,
time
I can't.
is it? Okay.
Yeah, if you got a big play, now's probably the time.
Yeah, I do have a big play. I'm going to go combat first.
Oh, you leave me alone?
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds like it's probably coming to me. Dang, I'm in a tight spot. He better have a lot of mana.
Yeah, you gotta pay 2 for each.
No. Gotta pay 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait, for why?
It's for your safety.
Oh, but then...
Creatures can attack you or a
Yeah.
planeswalker you control unless their controller pays X for each of those creatures, where X is the number of
Yeah.
enchantments
But then
I
doesn't
control.
that one add to it too? Doesn't Ghostly Prison add to it too? Or
Yeah.
no? So that's 10.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3,
No,
4,
I mean-
5, 6,
I mean, creatures
7,
can't...
8.
Creatures can't attack you as well.
Yeah, that's
so
8.
Huh?
That's 8.
Oh, so this plus Ghostly
Plus for your
Prison...
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yes,
7,
7, yeah.
8, 9.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it can still lose.
Food's the only
the
one that
question
can beat you at the
is-
It
moment.
can still lose.
Well, I don't think Foo's gonna be able to beat him after I do this.
Well, he's got pro him, so
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
okay.
5. Massacre Girl.
What does that do?
When it enters the battlefield, each other creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Whenever a creature dies this turn, each creature other than Massacre Girl gets -1/-1 until end of turn.
In
Okay.
response, heroic intervention.
That's not going to
It
save you.
doesn't stop it.
No, it doesn't.
No.
No,
Because they get minus.
Right.
They don't
because they
get
get minus. You can put it back in
Okay.
hand.
Yeah, well,
Okay. So your response. You have a response?
Nope, but I think it only gets up to 2. Right?
I'm going to get a Thopter for casting a power 4 or more. Or mana
So
value.
he's got
I've got Thopters.
ones.
I've got 4 1/1s for sure. That's going to kill all of these, which is going to kill
Wait,
everything
let me
else.
see.
So that's a
Wait,
well,
I
that's a
read,
2/1.
Can I read Massacre Girl? I
Yes.
thought it was only
When it enters the battlefield,
Each other creature. So I'm gonna have 2. I'm gonna have 3 die for sure, which is gonna
and
cause.
then whenever a creature dies this turn, each other one gets -1.
I screwed up my
will-
land. I should have kept a blue open.
Which will also kill the Lotus Cobra, which that's 4, so that's gonna kill all the Komas. So everything's gonna get wiped. Plus you have a 2/1.
I have a 2/1. I have a 0/2, a 2/2, a 2/2. My gods will go away.
I'm gonna blink him out.
Sounds about right.
And it kills Comas too, correct?
Yes, it'll kill. And it will kill the actual Komas too,
Okay.
It kills all
everything's
his
gonna-
creatures too,
except Massacre Girl.
Okay.
except for Massacre.
That's fine.
So, Karametra bites it. Svyelun's gonna bite it.
Lotus Cobra bites it. Sakashima bites it.
Armix is gonna go to command zone.
Guardians bite it. Helm of the Host stays.
Yes, I'm the hostess.
And then all these go. But I can sack him in response, right?
If you want to tap some stuff down, yeah.
I don't know what to tap down. It's a thing.
I mean, you can tap down lands.
Yeah, but
I mean, it doesn't really matter
I don't
other
have any
than
lands that I would tap.
no one's gonna have any creatures, so it doesn't really matter.
You could tap down
I'll
an
have
Massacre
a- I
on
mean, I'll have
Scepter,
a-
but
I'll
that
have
won't
a-
do anything.
no,
I'll
I
have a
can't
creature.
because of your enchantment. I still
I'll have
can't.
a creature, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you still can't.
Yeah, I still can't.
Can't still can't touch him.
No, I mean I can't tap down anything, so they're just a waste. Oh well. Bye.
I'm essentially playing Kingmaker at this point, but
Big homie's back?
well, yeah, I exiled him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Big Homie came back.
Well, Foo's probably gonna win.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's
And then your germ's
possible.
gone too,
you've
right?
got to pay a bunch of mana to attack
Yeah,
him.
I just gotta equip, and then pay a bunch of mana. I have to equip and then pay a bunch of mana to attack.
Yeah. So, is it your turn or is it?
Or
I'm passing turn. Go ahead. I have a Lift the Form Engine and an Icy Tunnel untapped.
I'm gonna Haro. That's what I'm gonna do. Haro.
Okay.
Okay.
What's that do?
Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield, and shuffle your library. And as an additional cost, you can sack a land. Do I have to sack a land?
No, if you want to do
If
the
it says
additional
on the-
cost.
Okay, so
So
I mean,
you want to do the other.
It says
whatever.
at the very beginning, right?
as an additional cost.
cost,
Yeah.
So you do
sack
have
land.
to sack a land.
So
I
yes,
do have to.
you have to sack land.
Yeah. And then you search for 2. Probably at sack 1, you probably already tapped.
Like your reliquary tower.
No.
What?
Like
why? 'Cause
if
you need it?
if you want
Yeah.
to retap,
Yeah, if you want to retap to make it more relevant, like save a green, that's probably what you were looking for or something.
Yeah, that's what I was
yeah,
trying to do.
you got to
Yeah, so you
spend
prob-
you got to
yeah.
spend 1 green,
Yeah,
then
So probably
and
you
1
want
blue.
Yeah, so you probably want to tap a blue and a reliquary and a green, if you want to maximize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can sack that
We'll do it
island.
that way.
And then you can
we'll
set-
do it
yeah.
that way.
and then sack your island.
And
Yeah,
then
sack the island. Okay.
Yeah. Is that going to be your turn?
Yeah, because I can't do anything else. This kind will come out next turn.
Untap, upkeep,
It's 2
draw,
basics.
trigger. Yeah, it's 2 basics.
Okay. Force 1.
Yeah, you got anything at the end of turn?
no, I'm
2.
gonna tap. I'm gonna tap down all of Brandon's non-land permanents.
Until end of turn, or your next turn, or
For this.
Yeah, and they don't tap. They don't untap during their.
This happens
controller's
after you
untap.
draw.
Okay, so these will not untap next time.
Brandon, would you like to cut? Well, however you want to. Yeah. Good enough. That's all I got.
I think I'm gonna get smacked with a big ass whale.
Yeah.
I kind of deserve it. Though.
I can't help you with that one. I mean,
No, you're fine.
I mean, it looks like he's moving to equip.
Oh yeah, he does have that batter skull, doesn't he?
yeah.
Sword.
Oh,
Ew.
That's not good.
What is that? War and Peace? Gross.
Equip it.
That doesn't pro some of that stuff.
It does kind of matter.
5, 6, 7. Blatant thievery.
Oh.
What does that do?
For each opponent, gain control of target permanent that player controls.
What would you like to take, sir?
Well, you can give me your helm.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
okay, sure.
Counterspell that shit.
Counterspell it.
Double blue over here.
Oh, tap your mana, you got
I
it?
did,
Okay,
sir.
Okay.
oh man.
Oh, just
Counterspell that bullshit.
okay. All right.
It's like, he's probably gonna take my
go to combat?
My
Yeah.
privileged position.
Yeah.
Swing.
He wants to take your privilege and use it against you.
Yeah.
Swing.
Ed has pro wide, and you're not going after Ed?
No, well, you probably shouldn't have
Damn.
countered my shit.
Well, whatever,
Swing
man.
9 at you.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah, take it, and then
God.
let's see. How many cards are in your hand?
2.
You lose 2 more life,
Okay.
and then I'll gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 life.
Oof. Oof.
Then pass to the turn.
I'm so scared of Ed.
Dang, bro. It's like every step of the way, y'all try to step on me. You guys try to, hinder me. And then you guys are gonna be like, oh, well, what are you doing? Well, what do you think I'm doing? I'm trying to
Oh, that's
get
not
through
good.
this
I didn't want you to
wall.
have Helm of the Host.
Hall of Heliod's generosity.
That's not good.
No, that's not good.
It's
Yeah,
not good at all.
that's a good one.
Can't counter that in. It's an enchant.
It's a land.
Well, it's a land.
Yeah.
So you can't even destroy it because
And now you
It's a
can't target it.
legendary
you
land.
got a
Oh, this is the wrong
wasteland.
deck. If I had Worldfire again, I could.
Herald of the Pantheon. So my enchantment spells cost 1 less to cast.
Gross.
Whenever I cast an enchantment, I gain life.
Yeah, he has an ice cream scepter that's on tap too.
Gross.
You have a Seedborn Muse in that deck?
No, but we're gonna activate this,
Yep.
and we're gonna put this Sterling Grove on top of my library.
Boy.
And
I think we're about to get
going
locked out, everybody.
We're gonna +2 to 8. I'm gonna reveal the top 3 and put non-land permanents into my hand.
Look for all of them except that land.
So Rift is like the
is
only thing.
This.
That's
No, you
something.
probably wanted a counter spell for that card right there,
I didn't
Brian.
want you to take my Helm of the Host, sir.
I don't
In regards to what?
Sterling Grove.
In regards
I
to
don't know.
in regard, yeah.
I don't know.
gain
You could beat him in the
life.
face instead of attacking me because you're pro red white.
Yeah, well, I was trying to do something and then you stopped me. I was trying to get everyone to be able to hit him, you know, but
You
but
still
no,
couldn't.
but what do you mean? If I would have taken his spear
No, you still
safety,
can't because of he's protection everything.
what do you mean he's
No,
not
that
protected?
says
I'm
each.
going
Oh, okay.
to Isochron Scepter her.
I'm a gain 4 life.
Yeah.
So hi.
She did her job.
She did. Besides, Big Homie came back right away.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay.
7, 8, 9. 8.
Terrorist.
Oh man.
Terastodon. Blow up the helm.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow this up. And we're gonna blow up your sword. And I don't have 3 elephants on me.
Who gets 2 elephants, right?
Yeah. 2
Oh, they got the
elephants.
flip side. Nice.
Here's your elephante.
Sweet.
3. You can draw. You do your thing. You do your thing, bro. Pay green and cast a Sanctum Weaver. I'll gain a life.
I think we're just dead anyway.
Yeah.
I tried.
You did.
I really
You
tried.
did.
Pass the turn.
Untap.
It was a good board wipe.
Nah, even if a board wipe.
No, Brandon's board wipe. That he destroyed all the comas.
Yeah,
and everything.
it was.
It was a good hit.
Oh yeah. That was a good board wipe. But a good board wipe wouldn't help us right now.
I'll
Rift would.
play this land.
Yep. Yeah, a Rift would be pretty good.
And then I
right
can
now.
beat people with elephants.
I'm
With
going
an
to
elephant.
cast
One elephant, correct.
Yeah.
the Silas Renn.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 2, and then this, and I'm going to cast this Armix.
Yep.
Yeah.
Too bad
Double
I can't
commander.
copy them.
Both
Not
the
that I
partners are
wouldn't
out.
want to copy them anyway. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Now with partners, I have to get beat with both of them, correct?
No,
Like,
just one of them.
One of
but
them's 21 of them.
the
they're
damage
both-
doesn't
okay, yeah,
stack.
that's what I was curious on. If
Yep.
they counted as one or not.
Go.
All right. Untap. Draw.
So what I was hoping to hit, I had the Massacre roll in my hand already. What I was hoping to hit, because I had enough mana to do it, was my Revel and Riches.
Yeah. and
I was
then
hoping
get-
to cast that and then get all the stuff and then be fine this turn.
6.
And maybe win out of nowhere. You're off 1 to cast Koma, right?
I am off 1 to cast Koma. 3, 4, 5, 6. Sun 1, Lord of the Woo. Creatures you control have horsemanship.
Oh, he's gonna get
So
through.
basically flying, but not flying.
No,
I just get through.
It's just
He
unblockable.
just gets through.
It's
It's
unblockable.
basically unblockable.
It's unblockable. Only can be blocked by other creatures with unblockable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I still have to pay
Horsemanship.
so much to attack
Yeah.
him. So I mean,
Yes.
that doesn't.
1,
yeah,
2, 3, 4, 5,
We're
6, 7. You still got to pay 7.
Yeah, we're not talking about what I have.
You good?
You gonna swing through at somebody?
I mean,
How'd your helm get destroyed, dog?
He blew it up.
he blew it up.
Remember
That's how I
when
got
you
an
just wanted to
elephant.
protect it so bad?
I did want to protect it,
That
man.
you
'Cause
just
I wanted
kinda
to. I
spelled
wanted
it?
to Koma again.
I capped it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
greedy.
Those dreams, dog.
I capped it.
Yeah.
He got to make a lot of dudes,
Yeah,
man.
that's true. That's
I
true.
did get make a lot of dudes. I did get a show
But,
Koma.
but,
on.
Alright.
but the thought of someone
Says-
else doing it,
Is that you? You going to combat? You
go
are
to
going to
combat.
combat. Jeez.
3 homes.
to me, I'll block with my 3/3.
No, it goes through. 'Cause
He's
the
got
horse-
horsemanship.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll take 3.
Yeah.
Man,
Horsemanship.
Ed's just gonna kill us though.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, man. Like I got a Terastodon. That's like the only thing I'm going to swing with. I can't minus him yet.
I mean, I can't. I can't get through to Ed. I can't. I'm hoping for Rift. I'm like Heart of the Cards, hoping for a Rift.
Yeah, Rift crushes me. But I think it crushes everybody.
Yeah, it does.
Too.
But that's like the only way to stop, like to get through to you at the moment.
Yeah.
Unless I pay 10 per creature, which I don't have 10 mana because I can't get Koma out.
I'm gonna equip Batterskull to Nezahal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing 11 at Brian.
Okay.
Flying.
I'm dead.
Okay.
Flying.
Flying.
Why is it got flying?
Because Wonder's in
'cause
my
Wonder's
graveyard.
Wonder's in the
graveyard.
grave. Yep, I'm dead.
All right. All right, Brian's dead. Does it have vigilance though?
Yep, it has
from
vigilance
that.
and
you
lifelink.
gain
11.
You gain 11.
How do you
Fu is the enemy. Doesn't matter though.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, he
I
doesn't
think
have true name out anymore.
He'd have to pay a bunch to get him to swing it.
Yeah.
I mean, he can pay it.
I wiped that off.
Yeah, cool. What you got, Fu?
Let's see here. No, pass turn. I don't think I have anything. I just have to wait for death.
I
Slow.
wouldn't have stopped anything anyway.
Slow.
Tap,
painful
upkeep,
death.
draw. I mean, that's not bad. We'll play land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
Uh-oh.
8 from the cow.
Yes.
So revolt at the beginning of my end step. If a permanent I control left the battlefield this turn, reveal the top card of my library. If it's a permanent card, I may put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, I may put it on the bottom of my library. I'm going to -2 and target Nezahal. So it's Swords to Plowshares.
Yeah.
Exile target creature. Its controller gains life equal to its power.
I will exile or I'll discard these 3 to blanket.
Blink on stack. I'll exile it.
I'll blink it.
Okay. Let's see.
Discard your hand.
Yep.
You can attack me, I won't block. 'Cause I don't think anything comes from me blocking. Because I think I'm just dead.
Yeah, I think I just was going to win this one now.
Brandon, I think I swing at you for 11.
I take 11.
Brandon, I passed the turn. Trigger 8 from the count, nothing happened, which is a shame.
That does not really do anything to fix the game. Jesus. Well, I guess it does something, but it's not worth it at this point. I will pass turn.
Islands. 5 to equip it. Go to. Hold on. I'm going to.
Oh, does he have it?
5, 6, 7, 8. Cost you 8.
We'll go 8 for 11 vigilance. Lifelink.
Swinging at me.
Yep.
All right, for 11.
Yes.
In your turn, I'm going to cast Worldly Tutor.
Yep.
You can draw a card.
Sure.
I feel an Avacyn coming.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Avacyn will go on top.
Angel of Hope.
To give me a little hope. You can cut. I'll untap.
Draw the bad boy.
And draw her. We'll play Prismatic Vista and tap her for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white mana.
Mm-hmm.
Cast Edison.
Yep.
If you have haste too, or
We'll
that's a
minus,
chroma, isn't it?
we'll minus 2 to 4 and exile that. You gain 11.
Nice.
And I will swing 11 at Fu.
Alright, I'll take it.
You're alive another turn.
And I'm going to crack this and then trigger Revolt. So I'll lose a life.
And put dude on, or put something on, or something goes on the
Figure
top,
out
and then you
Basic
reveal it.
land, and then move to my instep.
Yep. You reveal a spell if it's a non-land, or if it's a.
At the beginning of your instep, if a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a permanent, you may put it on the battlefield. Otherwise, put it on the bottom. You may put it on the bottom. It's Blossoming Calm.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on the bottom.
Okay. My turn?
Yep.
I'll pay a blue for this Emery.
Mill forward.
Enter the battlefield. No, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fu, you have creatures, right?
Yeah, I got 2 3/3s.
Pass. Attack me, somebody. Somebody kill me.
You want to go at him?
Nah, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't have enough mana to go at him.
8 mana?
I can get with 1, but that's not going to help me.
Oh, okay.
He just blocks with Avacyn anyway.
I'm gonna pay 1 life, draw a card.
Equip Batterskull to one of your dudes.
Yeah.
In response, we'll kill your dude.
Okay,
You'll gain 3 life.
sure. Equip the other one.
Yep. Slowly but surely, I'm gonna dwindle you down. You gonna pay to attack me now?
Nah, I'll swing at Brandon for 7 vigilance life.
I will not block.
Alright.
Get it.
59.
Untap. Keep. Draw. That's pretty good. Wait. We'll play it Always Watching.
Ew.
So non-token creatures I control get +1/+1, have vigilance. We'll pay the 2 here and exile that. You'll gain 7.
Yes.
We'll move to combat. Swing.
They have vigilance.
She's got vigilance. 8,
Non-token creatures have
17.
vigilance too, because
Oh,
you're always
yeah.
watching.
You're right. 8, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22. At you.
Take.
I will pass the turn.
Tap Emery. Choose target artifact card in your graveyard. You may cast this card this turn. I will cast Sync Summoner. That trigger.
Yep.
It goes in my hand.
It goes to your hand. Not to the battlefield?
Correct.
Okay.
Are you doing anything else after that?
I'm going to get Walking Ballista.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
that is a good one.
Actually, you know what? I'll copy this while it's on the stack, and I'll just make another one. I'll get something else too.
Cool.
I'll get this Inkwell Leviathan. Pass.
Seems like the right play.
I'll pay another
Pay
life.
life, draw a card.
So does this work the way I want it to with the aforementioned?
What do you mean?
So like if I activate the copy target activated or triggered ability, so like if I poured like this, and
So
then,
if you paid 6, right? Is that what it is? Is 2 to copy?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you paid 6,
You get 12.
you'd get 2 counters. No, the entering the battlefield.
okay,
No,
that's
that
what I
won't
thought.
do that.
okay, that's
You
fine.
need Strionic,
but,
right?
But that part will.
Okay, yeah.
You need Strionic for it, right?
Maybe. Curse catcher.
Curse catcher.
Yeah. Man, you drew a bunch of cards this time.
I did. 5 on the hex prisoner. Yeah.
Seems like a good one to put it on. Seems good. Draw a card. It's just funny. It's just what I need. It's more. +2 and reveal. Fabled Passage, Nissa Vital Force, and Blighted Woodlands. Nissa Vital Force will go to my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tap her for 7 green. We'll use 5 of it to cast Nissa Vital Force. I will -3 and return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. I'm going to target. I think it's going to be Crowned. The Dawn Cloud. Then I'm going to casting 3 white. I had 2 green. That will cast him. We will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and cast Karametra.
Karametra is active.
We will move to combat. I will swing 5 in the air. Well, 9 in the air with Vigilance at Fu, and 10 as a Terrastodon at Brandon.
As a Terrastodon? No blocks. I got.
Yeah, I'll take 9.
Go.
I didn't realize Emery would actually be good in this deck, but it's actually good in this deck.
Yeah,
Is there a child out there?
there is. I'm gonna I'm going to activate Hall of Heliod's Generosity and put a rank on top.
Gonna pay 1 life, draw a card.
I didn't like that deck, Brandon. I do like that.
Go to combat, make him unblockable. How much do I have to pay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright, here's 10 for a 6/6 lifelink.
That I can't block?
That you can't block.
For a 6/6?
Last turn.
Untap.
What makes
Upkeep.
them unblockable?
Draw.
Merfolk
This.
Sovereign.
We'll pay a green and cast Rancor and target Kron.
Yes.
Um,
Exile something or?
Yeah, when he
well,
goes to
other
attack, or when he goes to combat, exiles target permanent. We'll plus her to 3 and untap this land. It becomes a 5/5 elemental creature with haste. It's still a land.
Now it has vigilance.
We'll move to, and that's this one, and we'll move to combat. I will swing Kron, Karametra, the land, Avacyn, Terastodon, all at you.
Attack trigger.
Attack trigger will exile the Batter Skull. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 21, 22,
31.
32.
Oh yeah.
It's a
we'll
10-10. And
39.
9, 32 and 9 is
41.
41.
That's game.
All right. I'll take it. No blocks.
All right. Cool.
Nice.
All right, guys. So I think this week's decks were quite a bit of fun.
Definitely.
I felt like they were all pretty well.
We were all on about the same power level, really, when we started going.
I think so. I think yours got to do some good, cool stuff. We get to see all kinds of things.
All kinds of
all
kinds of stuff from under the sea.
Yes, we got to see all kinds
There's
of
a
stuff.
lot more recursion in here than I thought there was.
Yeah,
Which makes stuff.
That seemed pretty good.
Yeah, like if I had other ways to like copy effects, I could have like done that Sync Center like 3 times.
You can put that one dude in from Kaldheim, the mono blue dude.
Yeah, but you
Could.
but like so the thing is just like you gotta remember like there are other tricks to your deck like like yeah you can do that Sphinx Summoner like 3 times but then it's just like well like you can already do Gonzi like 3 times you can already do like what I mean like
Sure.
you do this Joyver like 3 times
Yeah.
Right.
yeah
I was really hoping to rip that Revel and Riches off the top and
That
just make
would've been funny.
because I think I just win there unless somebody had a way to bounce
I
it.
mean, you probably could.
I don't know if who had a way to bounce it or not. Because I would have made a lot of treasure. I kind of wish I probably put more tutors in here so I could make that strategy a little bit more viable.
Yeah.
You need to add a blight
Well, maybe
seal to
next
it.
time.
Maybe next
Yeah.
time.
Add a blight seal to it.
No,
Yeah,
no
could
yeah
blight
just
seal
add a
for
Blight
me.
Steel to it
That's artifact.
when all else
Jeez.
fails add a Blight
And
Steel
then you can search for it and then copy it with Phyrexian Metamorph. And
Quit putting ideas in his head.
That's
All right.
artifact.
All right, everybody. We appreciate y'all hanging out. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up. Hit that bell. Hit the subscription stuff. Come hang out with us. We want to hang out. All right. See y'all on Thursday.
See ya.